Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today I want to show you the Tesla Model 3 screen, and I try to make a review for you. I try to go in every single detail and show you as many things as possible, and I hope for most of you that are into buying a Tesla Model 3, this will be very useful, and also for all the people that didn't see yet the interior, the screen of the Tesla Model 3. This will be a great video to see it, and let's go, and then we will talk at the end about all that stuff. All right guys, so here is the screen. First time I want to talk a little bit about the physical position of the screen, and first time from the driver point of view, I have to tell you that there are a few things that you can control it from these wheels on the steering wheel. For example, the sound there. If you go left and right, you can change the music, the sounds there. I don't want to I don't want to leave the song play because of the copyright. And then also here you can adjust different settings. I will show you in a moment. Now, the position of driving, it's not bad at all. You have great visibility. You can see the dashboard. It's all the way flat there, so you have a great visibility on the windows. This is something that I like it very much. And also you can adjust the steering wheel the way you want it, so you have a great position in the front there. Also, another thing guys that I just want you to see, it's the position of the screen. Something that I wish it was a little bit different. I see most of the people now, I see a few videos on the internet that you can adjust this screen from here. You can uninstall it from here, and then you can add some extra support here for him, and that they will allow you to move the screen the way you want it. You can put it a little bit downer, and you can turn it a little bit through the driver, and then you have a better visibility. For example, sometimes I don't like when I have to reach all the way here those button or this part here, because I have to stretch up a little bit, and I wish the screen was a little bit towards the driver, because if you see from here, the screen, it's directly in this position right here, because it's made for all the people, for the passengers and also for the people in the back. They are able to see perfectly, but actually it was nicer when you can just able to just turn it a little bit to the driver, or turn it out, or the way you want it, up and down. That would be awesome if Tesla can do something like that. A support there, that was a thing I wish I can change. Other than that, I don't have any problem. I wish it was a little bit toward. Other than that, it's just fine. Now, talking a little bit of this part right here, because I was thinking will be a problem when you have your hands right here and you're driving, and you see it's just directly in your driving eyesight there, all that information about the car, the speed limit, and while you're driving you see all the information about the car, and you see all that kind of lanes and stuff like that. So I was thinking it will be a problem, but it's not a problem at all. So you can hold your hand a little bit downer here. You have a great grip on your steering wheel back here, so you don't have to have it just like that. You can have it a little bit down, and you have a great visibility. Also, you can adjust the seats the way you want it from here. You have electric adjustable seats, so you can adjust it the way you want it. Actually, talking about the seats, you can also save your easy entry. It's the name easy entry. It's, for example, when you go inside the car, let me show you. So for example, right now you put it a little bit in the back, and then down, for example, just like that. Then you can save this position, for example. Yes, save it. And now when you go out of the car, the seat will go automatic in the back, and then you can go out from the car much more easier. And if you go back and you go to normal Adrian driving position, you will see in a moment that the seat, it will go in the normal position. Let me show you that. Let me show you, for example. You can see right now the seats will go in the driving position, and then when you go out of the car, open the door, the seat will go in the back position. So anyway, easy entry. This is a cool stuff that you have on the Tesla Model 3. Not on all the Model 3, just on the long range and long range, this one performance. So on the normal one, standard and standard plus, I don't think you have this premium electric seats. So just as you know, as an information. Now let's start from here. You have the Bluetooth here, information about your phone. For example, you can connect your phone and you can enter in the car and outside the car without any keys or any cards that you have on the car. Up here you have the internet. Right now we have on the LTE from Tesla. This is the internet from Tesla. It works super fast and super nice. Also you can go to the wireless. You can see here you have all the wireless connection in the area right here, so you can connect the car to the wireless. Here you have the sentry mode. You can activate it and deactivate the sentry mode. The car can film around the car, so you have a camera up here, you have camera down there on the side, and you have another camera in the back, and then the car can actually record everything what's happened around the car. If the car feel something is around the car, even if it's 10 meters away or maybe more. For example, if someone walk on this street, on the other side of the street, this car, this Model 3 will actually record it, and you can see on your stick to home, you can see who was around the car. I will show you a little bit in the video. I will add some images and you can see how cool this is, because you can see if someone scratch your car, and if some accident is happening or someone wanna steal your car, you can see it on the cameras. And yeah, this is pretty awesome to have all that information. Or you can activate it, you can deactivate it the way you want it, have it. So that's pretty interesting, so pretty cool. Anyway, now let's go towards here. If you push the Tesla, then you have all the information about the car, long range and all that stuff information. And then up here you have some interesting playing stuff that you can play with them. I don't want to go into detail. Rainbow, they will make some playing game here. I think this is much more for kids and stuff. A cool thing that I like it's this fireplace here. If you press it, the fireplace, you can hear the noise of this fire, and you can feel the air, the hot air come inside. And I think in the night it's quite awesome to have this to relaxing while you're waiting for someone. You can relax, you can go back your seats, and you can watch on these beautiful windows up there. So this is a cool feature. If you press it one time, the music will play, but I don't want to play the music, because after that I will have the copyright. So no music, but it has so beautiful music in the same time. And also the seats, it's get a little bit hotter, and it's get hot inside the car. So this is quite awesome feature. And the other features are, I think you already know, it's some playing stuff, and you have even the console here that you can play games inside the Tesla. You can play chess, and you have some games here. I don't want to go into detail. All that here are games. If you're waiting for someone, you can play all these games. I think the best game in this car, it's the first one. It's racing with cars, and you have kind of Tesla cars and racing there or something like that. It's quite interesting to play with someone in the car. You can play at double, and yeah, it's quite cool. Also, I don't want to go into detail with this kind of stuff. You have the temperature, you have the time, you can lock and unlock the car from here, and then you have this beautiful big navigation right here that you can change the settings from here. You can change the way you want to see the stuff or the positioning. So anyway, other than that, you can even make it bigger like that, so you can see all the superchargers in all Europe and all that information. So that's kind of cool to be able to see all the information. You can also see it like that, like a satellite, like Google Map, because they collaborate with Google, Tesla, and they are able to use this Google Map and all the traffic information and all that stuff. And you can see here the superchargers. For example, here you can press the supercharger and you can see how much time you need until you go there. You can see the price of the supercharger right there, how much it will cost you if you want to charge it there, how much you will pay if you stay after your full charge. Thereafter, you see how many stalls are available, and with the speed 150 kilowatt, this is pretty awesome. And also, if you want to go, for example, in Germany, you can see the price. If you want to go in Zagreb, Croatia, you can see the price there in Croatian price. I don't know how much is that, but yeah. Anyway, you can go to Slovenia, you can see the price in euro here. It's a little bit cheaper than in Germany. You can go to Austria and you can see the price also a little bit cheaper than in Germany. Which other country? Italy. I'm curious in Italy. In Italy, what is the price in Italy? No, I don't know. Why they not write the price here in Italy? I'm quite interesting. Why not? Why is not the price? Or maybe in France, the price you can see 24. Wow, in France it's really cheaper. The supercharger in France, it's cheap. Super cool. I like that. And also in Spain it's much more expensive. But Germany it's quite expensive. Budapest, Hungary. How much it's in Hungary? They don't want to say. Anyway, you have all kind of information there. You go to navigate here, you can choose your route, your stuff, and then it's work the same as on the Google map. So it's kind of the same. Here you have all information about the road, for example, the speed limit you have here, the battery charging state. Then you can open the trunk from here, you can open the trunk, you can open the charge port. Yeah, my windows are foggy, so you cannot see it, but you can also open it and close it just with this button here. Then here you can see, for example, the state of the car in park, in neutral. You can change it from here, reverse and drive. You can go up and down. It's pretty simple from here, nothing complicated. Here are the wipers. It's quite simple to use it from here. They are off right now. Then you have information about the car. Then you have the consumption. For most of you that are interested in consumption, you can see how much I drive until now. Those are my driving from when I take the car. I have 1048 kilometer on the car right now, and the consumption, total consumption, auto, highway and normal city driving, and also all kind of mixing driving, I have 153 watt hour per kilometer. So it's quite a great consumption, in my opinion. Very good consumption. And also I have the winter tires on the Bridgestone Blizzak. I have it and they are great. And also I drive I think half of this kilometer with the summer tires, so half winter, half summer. I think it's a great consumption. Those Bridgestone Blizzak for winter are really great tires, and the consumption is also good. Anyway, now that you see the consumption here, you have all kind of information about the charging state of charging, and information about all that stuff. Then you have here the camera, the back camera, you can see while you're driving. And then you have the microphone here that you can talk with the car, say something that you want to do, and he will do it for you. Then down here you have the music. I don't want to hear the music right now, but I'm just want to show you that you are able to change the songs, and you can go to Spotify and you can change all kind of song, and you can new release, you can search through here. So it works super nice. I love this. I have to tell you, I really love this option to be able to go in Spotify and listen music. I never hear radio in this car all the time on the Spotify. It's awesome, and you have all the songs right here, so it's quite cool. Then you have the radio. If you want to go to radio, you have the phone here, tune in. You have settings here on the sound, so you are able to adjust the sound the way you want it. But right now I will leave it in the middle. It's quite also quite nice. And then here, immersive sound. So you have all kind of option on the sound right here. Any music here, you can search for any kind of music you want. So it's quite easy to search, and it's work really fast with this internet connection on the long range car. So you have the internet connection. It's a little bit better on the long range Model 3, Tesla Model 3 long range, and Tesla Model 3 long range performance. But on the standard range, the cheaper version, you will have the internet connection a little bit not so good, you know. And then also you are not able to see the Google map like that, so you are able to see it just like that. So you will see the map just like this, in this way. So you're not able to see all that satellite stuff. But anyway, I use it always like that because it's easier to see it, and I like it much better like that, the map. So will be not a big convenient for most of the people, I think. Now going forward, down here you have the heating seats here. You can heat your seat. You have free position also here for the passengers. Then you have the vents for the windows, so you can start it, push it twice here, and then you can see it's defrosting the windshield, the windows. Very easy. So that's kind of cool to be able to do it really fast. And when you want to stop it, either you push it here and then you stop it from here, or you just hold it like that, and now it's stop. And this is defrosting. So this button here, you will defrost the mirrors, and also the back of the windows. You can see the back of the windows right there. You will defrost it, so it's quite awesome. The volume is right here. You can also use it as you touch it, so it's quite awesome. Here you have the traffic information right here on the map, and then the charging ports. So you will see all the charging ports around you when you push this button, so it's quite useful. Anyway, now the vents are super awesome as well. I think you already see it in other cars. For example, let me close this automatic. Let me close the air. If you choose all free like that, you can also adjust the vents the way you want it from the with your fingers, just like that. Look how cool it is. And also for the passengers, so it's really awesome feature that you are able to do. Here, let me close it and let me go here. Here you have the all the seats are heated in this car. If you have this option, this let me close a little bit and I will explain you. So if you have the Tesla Model 3 long range or long range performance, you are able to hit all the 5 seats, even in the middle there. But if you have the standard range, the normal cheaper one, you are able to hit only the front seats. So it's quite cool. If you have kids, you can take the long range performance. So it's great in the winter that you can hit the back of the seat. Now here, the last thing that I want to show you, it's right here. You can open this menu right here where you have the charging ports here. You can set the limits here, the way you want to charge and how much you want to charge the car. Then you go to calendar. You have the calendar. You can synchronize with your phone or whatever. I'm not going to use this. The energy flow here, you can see the energy and the consumption and how much you can still drive with how many battery I have. The less 10 kilometer or less 25 or less the last 50 kilometer instant range. You can see also the instant range right now, and you can see the average range right here. So yeah, that's quite cool. The trip, start the trip, you can start the trip right now, and then you can see all the prediction and all that cool stuff right here. So energy website, that's also cool because you can go to web and you can check the internet. For example, you can go to any website you want right here and you can see all that information. You can also check the internet speed. For example, let's check the internet speed from Tesla, how fast it is. I will press go and then just wait to see how fast it is. So wow, the ping, it's pretty good. 37, it's super good, not bad for the ping. And then we have a download speed of 24 mega. Wow, this is sometimes faster than the wireless. This is quite cool. Very good download, 24 megabytes download. Wow. And upload, wow, 12, around 12. Wow, I didn't expect Tesla to have such a good connection to the internet through the LTE. So it's quite great connection, Tesla. Great job. I like that. Really awesome. And anyway, you can go to wherever website you want. For example, go to the Real Madrid or something like that. Oh, come on. Hey. Real Madrid, and then enter, and then it will go to Google, and then it will show you all the websites right here, and you can see the scores. For example, Real Madrid, the last match and stuff like that, so you can connect to the internet very easy. Usually you're not able to see the videos here. For example, if you go to YouTube, you're not able to see the videos right here, but if you are if you have the latest update from Tesla, you have this option to see the YouTube, because it's like an application inside here. So camera, you already see it. The phone calls here, you can phone calls anyone you want, everyone you want. Here is the already see it. Then you have the arcade here, the games, you already see it as we go. Now going here on the car, those are the most important settings right here. You press this and you have the quick controls, you have the lights here, the way you want to adjust it. Then you have the mirrors, you can adjust the mirrors. You press the mirrors, left mirror, and then from here, from this wheel, you can adjust the mirror the way you want it. So right now it's a little bit foggy, and then you go to the right mirror and you adjust it the same. You go to the steering wheel right here, press the steering wheel, and then from here or left, you can adjust it the way you want it. So this is quite cool to be able to adjust it just like that. And then you can fold the mirrors. You have the windows lock for the people in the back, for the kids, that the kids don't play with the windows in the back. And then you have the brightness of the screen from here, you want it. So this is the first option. Then you go to the lights. You have the lights there. You have the dome lights on in the interior of the car. So it's kind of yeah, ambient lights here. So you have all kind of information about the lights. The auto high beam, you can leave it on. You have the headlights after exit the car, and then you have steering wheel lights, because the steering wheel have little lights here. 4 little lights, not big deal, nothing fancy or something like that. You have the lock information here with your phone connectivity, and then you have the window lock and you have the child lock. So you lock the car, so you cannot go out. If you go inside, you cannot go out because the kids can go out and open the door and they can hit another car, or other car can hit the door. Unlock on park, so you unlock the car on park. You have some information, lock confirmation song. For example, when you go outside the car and you walk 5 meter, 10 meter, the car will lock, and then it will make a sound if you want to make that sound or not. Walk away, door lock, it will door locking. Display, here you can see the night mode, the day mode. You can see in the night the screen look like that. It's better for your eyes. And then you have the brightness here. You have the screen clean mode. You push it and now you can clean the screen. And then you hold to exit for a little bit, I think, just like that. Hold a little bit and then it's exit. Screen language, you can change the language, you can change all the information, 12 hour, 24 hours. Then you can go to energy mode, the distance, the way you want to see the energy here up there, or you see the distance, how much you can still driving with the car. Then you have the kilometer or miles, the way you want to see it, in miles or in kilometer. The temperature in Fahrenheit, you can see up there, or you can see in Celsius. Then the PCI, those are for the car. I cannot show you because the car is staying, but you can choose PCI or bar, the way you want to see it. Driving mode, this is the coolest stuff here. You can drive in chill mode or you can drive in standard mode. It's kind of a sport mode of driving, because the chill mode, the car drive a little bit slowly and accelerate slowly, and this is cool for the consumption of the car, the energy consumption. It's much more less, and I like in the chill mode. But standard, when you push the accelerate, the car will blow away. It's really fast. Also, the steering mode, you have standard, sport, comfort. In the comfort mode, the steering wheel, it's really soft, and you have so easy to turn the car. I don't like it so soft. I like it on the standard. It's kind of in the middle. If you choose the sport mode, the steering wheel will be heavy, you know, like a sport cars and stuff like this. The people know that. I don't go into detail. And then the regenerate. Regenerate on standard, it's the car, when you take off the accelerate pedal, the car will brake and accelerate and regenerate more energy in the battery, but the car will stop faster. If you go to low, then the regenerate, it's lower and the car will slowly stop and regenerate a little bit less battery. And I like it to leave it on the low. I don't like the regenerate to be so strong. I like to regenerate be slowly, because you can anticipate the car in the front when it stop, and you can take the foot on the accelerate and it will regenerate slowly, and I like that. Standard, you can leave it in the winter, because when it's snow on the street, on the road it's snow, or on the road it's ice, it's better on standard, because the car, it's like a engine brake, you know, on the normal car it's engine brake, and then the regenerate will stop slowly, and you don't you have not slipping, you know, you're not slipping. So in the winter I will recommend you chill mode, standard mode, and also standard here on the regenerate, but right now I leave it like that. The creep mode, it's when you're the car, when you take the accelerate foot, the car will go front slowly, but I don't like that. I like to leave it off, because I want, when you brake, the auto hold will open here, and then the car will stay automatic in the same place. I don't want take the accelerate foot and the car will drive automatic. So the creep mode for me, it's off. Now going forward, autopilot information. This car right here doesn't have the full autonomous autopilot, so this car cannot drive self. You have to pay like $6 $6,000 to have this option, but I tell you guys, you don't even need it. This is my opinion, because this car right now, you cannot put on the GPS an address and then you press start, and then this car will drive all over the little street with the little dangers and kids and dogs and all that stuff, and 30 speed, 50, 70, 130 and stuff like that. This cannot do that. But this what can do here, you can auto steer. I will make another video with all that information about autopilot, so I want to stick to the option right now. But the car can auto steer, can brake, can accelerate, can keep the distance from the front car, like an adaptive cruise control, can it has a lot of options. Let me show you here. So auto, you can choose the distance between you and front car, where you want the car to keep the distance. Then speed limit warning display or chime. I'm not sure what is chime. If you know what is chime, please tell me, guys. I'm really curious. Now the speed limit, you want it relative. For example, yeah, maybe +3 or -3 relative. There the speed will be relative. Or you want absolute. For example, it's speed limit 50, then the car will drive 50. It's 80, the car will go 80. So I'll leave it on relative. There was working fine for me until now. Then the forward collision warning. So you have a forward collision warning, and you can change where you want off, late, medium, or early, when you want the car to warn you about that. Lane departure assistant. So right here you can also read it. The car can help you keep the car in the lanes wherever you're not blinking, and the car will go outside the lane, then the car will keep you in the lane. This is super awesome. I leave it on assist, because not warning it's just warn you, but assist, it will help you and it will keep the car in the lane when you not pay attention. This is very, very good safety system. I love it. Then emergency lane departure avoidance. This will help you not go away from the lane. Kind of the same thing as up there. Blind spot collision warning chime. Then this here, when enabled, you will hear a chime when a potential collision is detected while you are leaving the lane. So I think you hear a sound when you see some people on the left there. Then automatic emergency brake. For example, when a car in front of you brake and you didn't see it, you didn't have time to brake, then the car will brake automatic for you and help you. Then obstacle aware acceleration. So it's also really interesting. So obstacle aware acceleration automatically limits your acceleration if an obstacle is detected in front of your vehicle while driving at low speeds. So I leave this on because I like to have all the safety on the car. Navigation, you already see it, but you have some information here. The sound, how loud you want to be the sound. The trip planner here with superchargers and all that stuff. Online routing, so for example, it generate optimal routes and take real-time traffic condition into account while navigating. So you have internet, you have the traffic information live online, so that's cool. Also avoid ferries, avoid tools. This is a great option, like all the car have. So here what you can do here, it's pretty awesome. You can power off the car from here. Just press it here and then power off, and then the car will power off manually. This is also cool. The speed limit mode, so you can set a speed limit so the car cannot go faster than, yeah, I have to put the code, but I don't want now. You can put the speed limit and the car cannot go faster than the speed you put here. This is also very cool, because sometimes the car goes so fast you don't even feel how fast it is, and it's dangerous for you and for passengers and for other traffic participants. And maybe I will do this, I will enable this soon. Sentry mode here, it's also cool. You can activate it. You can see it's active right now, and it's filming around the car. I already tell you before. You can exclude home, exclude work, exclude favorite, the way you want to leave it. So this is also cool. Here you have the airbag for the passenger, and here you have park assist, chime, security, alarm, tilt and intrusion, and pin drive. So when someone entering in the car, you have all the alarm, the car will blinking, the car will sound the alarm, and then when someone go inside as well and all that stuff, you also have the pin to drive. So you cannot drive this car. Even if you take my phone right now, even if you do something that you go inside the car, you cannot drive this car. Even if you have the key of my car, even if you have the phone of my car, you will have to put the pin first time, and then you will have otherwise you cannot drive the car. So this is a cool feature, safety feature. So even if I give you the key, if you don't have the pin, you cannot move the car from here. So allow mobile access, allow key driving. This is some option, security option, that you can leave it on. And then cabin overheat protection. This will protect your car. For example, when the cabin inside in the summer go over 40 degrees, then the air conditioning, the climatic system will on automatic. So this is if you agree to share all the information from your car with Tesla. So they ask you here, do you agree to allow us to collect this data? You can change your mind later at any time. So it's good to leave it like that. It's good to leave it on yes, because this will help your hardware and your software, and they will help Tesla to make the safety of the car better in future, and you can help the car to drive in future automatic. So that's something that you can do it. Then wiper service, you can press it here, the wipers go up, you can change it. Adjust headlight. Towing, here you can go to towing when someone tow your car. Reset the sensors, the pressure sensors from the tires, and reset to factory. All the car will reset to the factory. And owner manual, you have the manual here of the car. This is super awesome, much better than in the other cars, because you have all the manual settings right here. Driving, for example, you go to the, for example, you want information about the lights, and you have all the manual here. You can read the manual right here in the car. How cool is that? How cool is to go directly from the car and to see all the information about the lights. This is the manual. You have manual right here in whatever language you want, so you can change the language from here. How cool is that? It's quite awesome. I like that. And then the software, here's the latest software that I have it on my car. It's kind of old software right now. The new one, it's V10. The car have all kind of features, and also you can leave it here on standard or advanced. If you want to receive the latest updates faster, you can go on advanced, and then the car will automatic update to the last software. The problem with my car is that I have the V9 because it has an error, and I made with service center termin schedule, and then I will go there to the service center to update the software manually. So yeah, sometimes it's happened when you have the latest hardware free. So yeah, and then I will have the latest software, and then the car will have a few new features here and there, and that's quite awesome. Anyway, that was all for all information about this screen. In my opinion, it's pretty awesome. I like it. I don't have many complaints, just the position. I wish it was towards me a little bit. Other than that, it's perfectly fine. You have great visibility. You don't have any problem with the screen. So guys, that was my review. That was my review with the screen in Tesla Model 3. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get all the information that you want from it. And if you like it, please subscribe to my channel. Please like it, share it. And if you want to buy a Tesla or a Tesla Model 3, don't don't hesitate to use my referral code. I will link it in the description of the video. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my videos. If you have question, comment and tell me, ask me everything you want. I will answer. And yeah, thank you again. See you in the next video. Also, don't forget to check out my other videos. I have plenty of other videos with the cars and also with Tesla Model 3. I will do soon another videos with other great information about the car, so stay tuned and see you there, guys. Bye.